What up, everybody? So we are going to well, this is actually just going to be a tutorial video on how to splice or replace a connector on a Ethernet cable. Now this one is perfectly fine, there is nothing wrong with this, but I figured networking surprisingly actually is one of my specialties. I did take my A+ certifications, but then in high school, but then the course got canceled right before they sent the tests in. So I don't have an A+ certification, but I do know networking, and this I have done many times, and then I haven't done it for years, and I just had to do it. Now this actually works if you want to buy bulk cabling instead of buying one end, and just one big ass cable. You can cut it to whatever length you need, or how my network is set up is my modem and router is in the garage of my house. Well, all my computers are on the other side of the house, so I actually have a 100-foot Ethernet cord going from the garage through all the rooms into this computer room. Well, my bedroom is right between there, and I actually have my Ethernet cable going through my bedroom. So instead of back tracing or anything like that, I just cut the cord, I just cut my cable right in the bedroom. I crimped on 2 connectors, and now I have a 5-port hub in my bedroom, so I can do a wired connection to my Xbox, my Steam Link, all that stuff, and still have my full connection in here like nothing ever changed. So, since I had to buy a new tool because I lost it, I figured I will show you guys how to do this. And for some reason, this does not want to autofocus. Okay, so here's one of the tools right here. This one is not an expensive one. This one cost me about like 10-15 bucks. It does 6-pin and 8-pin. Alright, ratcheting. It cuts and it auto strips as well. So let's just get this in here and cut it off. It's actually in backwards, I think. So let's go this way. I actually need to get it all the way in, but it's not really designed to... There we go. Okay, so first let's cut it. And the nice thing about these cutters, if it works correct, and if, you know what, I'm just going to manually focus this. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little cut there. I can actually just twist that off. But it cut one of the wires. This one actually does that a lot. I don't know why, but it does. So let's cut it again. Maybe I'm pressing too hard with this cutter. I'm used to really ripping on it. Yep, that one cut too. Alright, so that one should be good then. So I was really soft with it. Okay, that one's good. So when you strip it, what you're going to have... Actually, let me focus it more towards you right there. What you're going to have is a bunch of wires like this. They're all twisted together. So what you want to do is, you want to kind of separate them. So first you want to do, this is a standard wire setup, alright? So you want to go white-orange, then you want to go with orange. Now it definitely takes some practice and takes some time to get these wires actually sitting correctly. So after you do white-orange, orange, instead of going, you know, the twisted colors together like white, blue, blue, white, green, green, white, brown, and brown. You want to get white, green. Put that right there. Then you want to get your solid blue wire. And then you want to put your solid blue wire there, right next to the white, green. And then you want to get your white, blue. And you are going to have to manipulate these wires a bit to get them to stay the way you want. And then next to the white blue, you're going to go with the solid green. Then after the solid green, you want to go white brown, and then you want to go brown. So basically, that is the way you want them, right there. But the only problem is, you can't really get that into a RJ45 connector too well. So basically what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to manipulate these wires a bit. And just literally finagle them around, get them close together. Alright, we're going to try that. Now, I have a few connectors here. I'm actually just doing this is actually just wasting a connector, but whatever. So basically these colors that you see right here, you want to have your connector, when the wires go in, the tab facing down. And go very gently in. Take your time, don't fucking force it. And let's see. Okay, that's already wrong. They actually twist by themselves in there sometimes. So that's actually wrong. I actually see green, solid green, butting up against solid blue. You don't want that. So basically pull them back out. Try again. Sometimes the wires just fight you the whole way, and sometimes they just don't want to go in. Alright, so we have white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown, and brown. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so we're almost good. Come on. It's looking promising. Okay. You actually see little channels in here. Let me try to... Okay, you see little channels in here for each wire. And what you want to do is you want to get them in there. Push them all the way in, as far as you can go. You don't have to strip each wire individually. You don't got to strip any of them, alright? So what you want to do is you want to get it all the way in. Let's go to autofocus again. Get the lovely tool here. And basically just put it in like you're plugging it into a computer. And, well, yeah, actually it's already in there, so. And squeeze down. And I like to give it a little extra oomph just to make sure it's good. Now you have to make sure you put it in the correct way, because these front pins right here, you see these little teeth, they actually have to push in, and that actually crimps it and makes a metal connection. And then this is a solid piece back here which presses right in here. And that's it. That's it right there. It's on there nice and tight, and she's all good. So this Ethernet cable is functioning again, even though never had a problem with it. So yeah, if anybody has any more specific questions on it, feel free to ask. This color code is a basically generic set standard color code for Ethernet cables, and the color, you know, the order, you want to go that way, just go that way. So if you're looking at the bottom of the connector, why that? Let me manual focus again. Okay, so once again, the color that you want to go with the tab on the bottom, you want to go white, orange, orange, white, green, solid blue, white, blue, solid green, white, brown, and then brown. That's what you want to do. And yeah, and that's it right there. So like I said, I hope this helps somebody out, and that's why I did it. I mean, this thing was perfectly fine. But, you know, I enjoyed making these stuff. So, anyways, if you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, don't give it a thumbs down, whatever. It's all good. Subscribe for more content. And, I'm going. Peace.